Money, money, money must be funny in the cyber world. Superhuman
Wait, is this
samurai,
Gridman?
cyber squad, selling NFTs.
Oh gosh.
I know. Turns out those non-fungible tokens are actually quite fungible, as Seth Green would eventually find out. Welcome, everyone, to the UltraQuest podcast here on the Morphin Network. And if you're wondering why are we doing this on a Wednesday, that's because Keanu Day. That's why. You don't work on Keanu Day. Instead, you discuss the greatest film of all time, Speed, on our sister channel, The Buttery Show. But now we're here. We're loud. We're proud to present to you episode 8 of Ultraman Arc, Internet Kanegon.
Mm-hmm.
And boy,
which is a different take on the original Kanegon from Ultra Q.
Yeah, I thought, hey, this kaiju looks kind of familiar. Like I might have seen it in the Showa era. Turns out I was right. Yeah. So before we get into it, could you tell us a little bit about Kanegon from
Ultra Q?
Ultra Q? Yeah.
Well, the original Kanegon, in a nutshell, was a little boy who was obsessed with money.
Okay. Did things turn into money, or did he vacuum money out of whatever they had for ATMs at the time, or
it's been a while since I last watched Ultra Q, and to be honest, I'm surprised I didn't fall asleep while watching it because it was really slow paced. But that aside, I mean, it's not a bad show. It was just really slow paced to me. Anyways, from what I remember, if I remember correctly, he ate money.
Ugh. Makes me wonder if dollars, yen, and pesos all taste different.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So here we're doing a critique on social media influencers and its negative impact on the free market.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, everyone's now using Bitcoin. That's literally the premise of the episode. Everyone is suddenly using Bitcoin, and if you ask me, I still don't understand the concept of Bitcoin. I would understand if it was a single universal currency that is unaffected by inflation or other economic variables of other countries, where every single country in the world could use this one currency universally, despite having their own separate currencies in real life. That would kind of make sense, but then why are there other forms of cryptocurrency? It's just the same old problem, but with a new medium.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is how spontaneously, because just last week, we had to deal with a giant volcanic similodon. And now, all of a sudden, everyone's using this new cryptocurrency. And but for some reason, some stores are closed down, including certain grocery stores and one particular coffee shop.
Mm-hmm.
And why do we know it's a coffee shop that closed down? Because Ishida isn't going to let us not care about it. Because coffee's the blood of life. I'm like, bro, you need to chill about that coffee.
This man takes his coffee seriously.
Yeah, this man, he takes coffee way too seriously. I mean, it is what it is. Can't keep a man from his coffee, I suppose. But, yeah, so we find out, hey, there's some kaiju on the internet that's blowing up with live streams and getting a lot of donations using this new cryptocurrency. And yeah, it's well, what if we got more cryptocurrency? Well, we could make videos. Yeah, let's do that. So basically, Yuma and Ishida become VTubers.
Mm-hmm. For
What are
kaiju
you,
Bitcoin.
man? And like we could make so many jokes about a certain website that we're not going to say the name of because kids watch our channel. But at least when the influencers on that website received donations, they actually circulated back to the economy. Just not in the way we would like it to. But at least it's still circulating. But this dude, he's like, hey, I'm gonna get all your donations and keep it for myself. I'm going to quite literally turn into a Scrooge McDuck where I'm gonna be like swimming in a pile of coins. Bitcoins, that is.
Swimming in Bitcoin. How does that work?
Yeah.
Swimming in data?
It's like do you break your bones against those zeros and ones?
0 1 0 1 0 1. Wait, wrong show.
Yeah, no, but but in order to reinvigorate our economy, we need a human, a superhuman of the samurai variety. So thankfully, thanks to the power of imagination, we can somehow go inside the internet. I guess. Digimon 02 reference? Nah, too low hanging. Too low hanging.
And then they go into the internet a la Gridman.
Yep. I'm surprised that when they were doing that tunnel thing, I'm surprised we didn't hear superhuman samurai
or baby Dan Dan, baby Dan Dan.
I don't know the theme song to Forest Gridman. Honestly, I could not get into Forest Gridman. I could get into Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. I could get into Gridman, but I could not get into Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad Gridman. I don't know why. I guess turning your favorite 90s tokusatsu adapted by Deke, it just does not work as an anime. At least not for me, it doesn't.
Yeah, I still need to watch Gridman. And yet I have the Blu-ray, and yet I procrastinated on watching it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm like, if I'm going to watch an anime about superheroes going to the internet to fight monsters, I'd rather just watch Mega Man Battle Network.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mega Man.
Anti-Warrior.
Access. Double soul. Oh, man. Double soul was such a cool concept.
Yeah.
I love Battle Network.
It was my favorite version of Mega Man.
It's the original esport.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Yeah, so we get a lecture about how free market economy works. Yay! People not saying bad things about capitalism. It feels so nice. Breath of fresh air. But problem is, money needs to circulate. It needs to circulate. But when you're hoarding money, it ain't circulating. People lose their jobs. What are you gonna do? It's the circle of cash.
It's the circle of life.
I love how at the Dodger Stadium they have a thing called a Simba Cam, and when they used the Simba Cam, there was a video of people picking up all their dogs.
Yeah,
it's like why are they lifting dogs? Simba's a feline, but I'm like, but you don't understand. My dog is the king of my pride. He's my crown prince. He's a cutie wootie that you cannot understand. All right, but yeah, so thankful. So they made a cyber pill in order to teach Kanegon how to spend money. But in order to send it over, Ultraman, Arc, and Yuppie, yes, Yuppie, go inside cyberspace. And what's really cool, it's like, damn, you got Yuppie and Ultraman together, teaming up. It's like, yeah, bro, what's up? Error. But why? Well, you see, Henshin one-shot only works for one shot. Yeah, that's right. I haven't forgotten about our review for Kamen Rider Fies. Yeah, no, like Kanegon is using up so much bandwidth that Yuppie literally just cannot exist inside cyberspace.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's up to Ultraman to save the day. So basically, he uses his lunar armor thing, like uses his disco bolus like it's a freaking Bitcoin. He's like waving it around. Hey, look at me, look at me, look at me. And then like he breaks the pill and like all the data inside is like scattered onto his disco balls. And he flips it over like an omurice. I'm like, bruh. I just can't, man. It's too great. Oh, man. What were your thoughts on the fight sequence?
It was pretty funny. This was definitely a more comedic episode.
Yeah. For me, it's like I love it when you actually when silly problems require silly solutions. Like for example, in that one episode of Ultraman Blazar, I love that one time when Blazar literally used his plasma lance as a freaking fish line.
Oh, then,
yeah. Oh my, boku ni tsurarete miru. And then he just reels out that eel kaiju and then just spears it into a simmer.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I swear. Okay, so Kanegon learns to give away all his money. So so if you thought the concept of swimming in Bitcoin was silly, try surfing on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. Man. Man, surfing on Bitcoin. How does that feel?
Surfing on Bitcoin.
It feels like surfing. You can't really compare it to anything. You can't really. It's like if you had a pile of coins going down a metal chute, maybe you could surf down the chute because the coins are sliding down. But all I could think about is just all it makes me think about is Rocky playing on a pachinko machine. Because it's that ridiculous. There's no words to describe it. It's that ridiculous. But hey, at least everyone got a refund and they learn maybe don't spend money on social media influencers. But that our heroes become social media influencers. But the only person tipping them is ironically Kanegon. Yeah. So that's pretty much the end of the episode. Let's hope Ishida finally got us coffee because this man is too ridiculous without it.
He probably has coffee or caffeine running through his veins.
Yeah, it's like that line from Zack and Cody, and the only reason I know that line from Zack and Cody is because that episode was in a DVD, a bonus feature. It's like I failed my blood test. How bad can your blood test be? They found the bacon bits.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm like, this man has literal coffee in place of blood. He bleeds black coffee.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe he needs a cream transplant.
Blood for cream. Blood for cream. Blood for cream. Like that Simpsons episode.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Remember? Speaking of cream, remember that episode of The Simpsons where they had rat milk?
Oh yeah, the rat milk instead
Yeah,
of at the school.
yeah. It's like, hey, Mister, can I have Lisa's milk? Yeah, sure, whatever. Awesome. It's like, bro. I don't know. I don't know if he's drinking that rat milk because he's that much of a tool, or because Lisa drank from it previously because he's still a tool. But man, I have to say, Millhouse is at his best when he's not simping for Lisa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, bro, live your best life. And it's not even me to try to do like any kind of like alpha male red pill type of nonsense. It's more like, bro, before you live for other people, you have to learn to live for yourself. Just like how you need to learn to live for yourself before you live for coffee. Or you need to live for yourself before you live for digital AI kaiju content creators. That's my takeaway.
Yeah.
Make money, spend money, use it on the essentials. Live your best life. Don't say no, just live more.
Live more.
All right. So, thoughts what are your overall thoughts on the episode?
I give it an 8 out of 10. It was a fun episode. It had some funny moments, some Gridman references, and it was interesting to see a different take on Kanegon.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's really interesting because, again, I haven't seen Kanegon in like any of the seasons we reviewed so far, but I know he's like a Showa era. Because like he definitely looks like a Showa era kaiju. It's like some kaiju. It's like you could tell they were made from a specific era. Like whether it's a brand new kaiju or returning kaiju, you could tell. It's like this is definitely a Showa kaiju. This is definitely a Heisei kaiju. This is definitely a Reiwa kaiju. It's like this one. I could definitely tell this is one of those silly Showa kaiju, like that monkey dude from a Rube. That monkey dude from Rube was definitely from a past season.
Yeah.
And then there's Pigmon.
Who's also from a Showa season.
Yep. Pigmon, it's like okay, like let's place our bets. When do you think Pigmon's gonna show up in this season? Because Pigmon's gonna show up in this season.
Maybe. He might.
Yeah. Whew. But yeah, no, I like the design of this kaiju. It's a little bit different from the typical Gojira knockoff design, and I like how it looks both like a cross between a slug and a coin purse.
Yep. Well, the thing is that his mouth could zip.
That I did not know about. I just figured that his giant mouth kind of looks like a coin purse. Yeah. But yeah, no, this episode, I give it a 9 out of 10. I had fun with it. It's a filler, but it was a fun filler.
Yeah.
Plus I love the omurice joke.
Yeah. Now I want rice.
And I want egg.
I am the Eggman.
I am the Shadow. Goo Goo Kachoob. You thought this was gonna be a Beatles reference, but it was a Sonic 3 reference.
Cannot wait for that movie.
Oh, absolutely! Like it's oh my god, so good, man. I low key wish you would come over to California so we could watch it together. But it is what it is.
I'd be up for that if it wasn't so expensive.
I know. Like if they could make a teleporter going from New York to Ireland, you'd think, oh, that's just a live stream. I know, but still, a man can dream. Man can dream. All right, let's see what the comments have to say. By the way, you also give it a 9?
I gave it an 8.
8. Okay, an 8. Cool. Okay, lol. Data omurice, tasty. Yeah, it's like the ones become the rice and the zeros become the eggs.
Yes.
Imagine a crossover. Oh my god. You would say that. Ultra Cowabunga. Surf's up, dude.
Wait,
Surf's up!
wasn't Gridman technically Ultraman Code Lyoko before Code Lyoko?
Yes. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Uh, still, like, Surf's up! Geronimo! Cowabunga! See you on the flip side. Oh, man, I love Stevie Wonder. Ultraman Arc versus Gridman needs to happen. Yeah,
That would be cool.
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious. What year did Gridman come out?
1993.
1993. So we missed the anniversary date. Darn shame. And when I Google Gridman, I'm not looking for 4S Gridman. I'm looking for Gridman, you jerks.
Yeah, look up Denko Chojin Gridman.
Yeah. Freaking anime weebs.
Yes. Remember, just because you like anime or tokusatsu doesn't make you a weeb. It's how you act that makes you a weeb or not.
Yeah, just acknowledge you're not really Japanese, but you're allowed to appreciate it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, show ran from 1993 to 1994, so it's like, talent? No? Okay. Wait, what about the American version? When did that come out? It came out, 1994. Okay, we could still have a crossover with Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. Not Gridman, but we can with Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. Okay. That crossover could still happen. Let's hope. And with that said, guys, that's it for the comments. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to... Wait, hold on. Was there one more? No? Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. So, if you enjoy watching us talk about the global economy being crashed by AI content creators, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Ding the bell icon to stay notified for our latest videos. And be sure to share our videos because it helps us out with the algorithm. This week, it's kind of a weird schedule because we're doing Ultraman Arc and the first episode of Kamen Rider Gavu on the same day. So if you're watching this live, come back in 30 minutes and we'll be discussing Kamen Rider Gavu, the very first episode of a new season. Mm-hmm. Is it as good as Skits or as bad as Gotchard? We'll decide a year from now as we watch the series. And you can infer on your own. Also, Boom Boomger still at its regular Thursday schedule, as well as Kamen Rider 5's, our final video, which is the 20th anniversary film. We're going to be doing that on Sunday night. And then we're going to spin the wheel to figure out what the next season's going to be after that. What's it going to be? Agito? Is it going to be Ryuki? Is it going to be something from the Showa era? Who knows? Let's find out on Sunday. And, of course, our typical schedule is Ultraman on Mondays. We'll go back to our regular scheduled program next week for episode 9 of Ultraman Arc, as well as Kamen Rider Gavu on Wednesdays. Also, we uploaded several interviews from our experience at Power Morphicon. And, yeah, Power Morphicon, we've done a lot of interviews, and we already uploaded 8 of them, the most recent of which was this morning with none other than Heckle, aka the Talon Ranger. Yes, the Talon Ranger. Watch our interview with him on the Morphin Network. And check out our sister channel, The Buttery Show, where we do various movie reviews. This Monday, on Keanu Day, we did the movie Speed. So come back later this weekend when we discuss Speed 2, the lackluster sequel. And if you want to follow our personal content, where can the ladies and gentlemen of the audience find?
They can find me at youtube.com, Axel Ranger.
And you can find me on Instagram at Boken_Kabuto and on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKabuto. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to stay safe, stay hydrated, up to your emergency kits, hug your loved ones, and we'll see you again in 30 minutes, or rather 20 minutes as of this moment, when we discuss Kamen Rider Gabu 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 Gabu.
Gabarine show. Wait, wrong show.
Gabu Gabu. Gabu, gabu, gabu. I'm actually watching Kyoridge right now. Because I need to catch up on that. I'm only halfway through. But I did finish the summer film, so there's that. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
See ya.